Hello and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video. Today we are playing Farming Simulator 19 on Oakfield Farm, and this is our realistic map. So first job of the day is to feed the cows, and we also want to move the wool. So I think first of all we should start by mucking out the cows. And the next job after we've mucked them out will be to give them water. So today is actually the first day of summer. Let me just climb over this here and I'll get the lights on in the shed. Yeah, so you can see the manure just over there. We just give them a little bit of this and then we just scrape up the floor over here. Let's get out of here. So I hope you're having a good day today. Cow. Let's just shut this gate. And let's shut this gate as well. And we can climb back over this fence quickly. Let's go around. So later on in the day, I do want to go and check on our fields, see if they're going to need any more fertilizer, sort of just check what state they're all at. And we'll also probably be doing some manure spreading on one of our fields. Maybe not today, but we've got a nice collection of manure. Back out. So I probably don't need any lights now. So if we just roughly boom out a bit more, put it on the pile. Probably just one or two more loads. A little bit more. All gonna be one load, nice. you can come out this way. So now we've done the manure, I reckon we should go and do the water, because you can see that they're running a bit low today. And I also want to check on how the grass fields are doing, because we can probably get another cut off them. And we could either do, because we're doing very well for feed for the animals, so we could do silage. And well, we've actually got a pit of silage which I think is nearly ready. So what I'll do actually is I'll go show you my bales now I've just done this, and I'll show you what bales we've got, and I want to check on the silage. Silage is just on the pit, just in front of us, just over there. So the bales, and we need to move the wool, like I said earlier. So the one we got least of is straw. We got loads of hay, and we got loads of silage. And the reason they're different colours is because first of all we started off with pink wrap, and then we used this. And the reason that these are at the back is because what happened was we ended up having these in the shed, and then we made these, and what happened was these were already silage and these weren't, so I needed to swap them around so we could use them. And yeah, we've got the straw here. This is not a neat pile at all, and is falling over quite badly, so let's not stand too close. And let's just check on the silage, and then jump into the John Deere to do the water. Put the new hole in just here. So here we have the silage. We just run up, have a look. So it is actually done, this silage. So we should probably, I'm not sure. It'd be better if we used this stuff in the toast mix ration mixes. So we'll probably use this, and then the silage bales we can maybe sell some. Jump in. I mean, I don't want to just leave the grass, so I'll probably mow it and put it into a pit. And then if we go sell it all at the BGA, then yeah, so what I'll do is I'll sell the bales, some of our bales, because they're going to keep for longer. I'll sell some bales at the BGA, and if the grass is all good to cut, then I will cut the grass, and we can sell that at the BGA after we fermented it in a pit. But that pit of stuff there we're going to use for the animals, unless we've had it for ages, and actually yeah, it is in here. Unless we've had it for a while and we're still not going to look like we're going to use it, better to just sell it. Just hook this up. Okay, so we're full of water, filled it up yesterday. Let's just do the cows, and then I'll go down to the greenhouses. It looks like a nice day. I mean, it's meant to be a little cloudy, but apart from that, the ground's a little bit wet for mowing, but by the time we've done all the work with the animals, it'll probably have dried out. Now, whilst that's filling, I'm just going to run down here and turn the lights off. There's already a little bit of manure. So what we want to do as well is, when we're going to have a look at all our fields, like, this is the cow field and they eat the grass, so our grass fields will probably be good. But what we want to do when we have a look at our fields is we either decide that we're going to spread muck on, well, we can do muck and slurry because we probably won't have enough of all of them, well, of one of them, so if we do both of them. So I actually don't know how much water they've got. If we have a quick look, they're going to need a bit more water. We used the whole tank. We'll use that John Deere for the total mixed ration and the straw. And I'm not sure if I will, but I was thinking about getting a sort of just, we've got like a verge mower, but I was thinking about maybe getting a flail mower to cut this, because I mean it's all getting quite long now, so we'd really want to cut it all. Just over halfway. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look, jump into the tractor and have a quick look on my phone at, because I did see when I was on here, yes, there's one of these, so I think it's definitely worth it. We get this field, this just area here, sort of paddock area, cut today, so I think I'll buy it. And it's not actually from the dealership, but if we buy that, so it's another local dealer, but by the time we collect it, it's like they're going to deliver it to the dealership for us. So by the time we get over there to collect it, they should have brought it over and put it out the front of the dealership. So my plan for the rest of the day is, first priority is the animals, and then I reckon if we just go over to the dealership and collect that, then we can, on the way back, have a look at some of our fields just as we're coming home, because there's a few en route, and then we might as well make the journey to a few, because it saves us going later. And we can maybe think about which one we want to spread with manure, and also sort of think of a bit of a plan for what we're going to do with the silage. So I think we're going to take most of the tanker, if not all of it. Okay, it's not going to be all of it, we've got a little left. So the cows need straw and they need total mixed ration, and then, as I say, we can go and have a look at all these other jobs for the day. So I think I'll put the rest of this water in this greenhouse here. Actually, we can do both of them. I didn't expect it to only take a little bit. And we do have our little ride-on mower, which we can maybe do the lawn with, depending on how much. I'll just quickly drive past one of these trees and put it there. And okay, go to this one, and then I'll fill up again. And we can use the rest for tomorrow, so just get filled up. So we're not doing too badly for time. It is obviously 20 past 6 in the morning, which means we've got plenty of time. We do need to get a bit of a move on, but normally they actually only take one tanker. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are enjoying the videos, then maybe consider giving them a like. Let's turn the hub back on. Okay, so we are full. Let's get this back in the shed where we got it out, and we can start up the other John Deere. I reckon. Oh, sorry about that. So this John Deere, we can just put it by the house for our journey into town later. So we are actually going to need to mix up a bit of total mix ration, because we do have some, but not very much at all. We've got a tiny bit left in the mixer from yesterday's mix. Normally when we do one mix, it lasts us about 2 days, which is good. I mean, you don't want to keep the same mix for too long. Sorry about my reversing. There we go. Just jump out, detach the hydraulics and detach the tanker. Door. The lawn actually doesn't need cutting. And another job that we can do is, if we have some time, go and sell that firewood, because we don't need any more. So let's go start up the other John Deere and get attached to our mixer. But quickly, actually, I just want to have a quick look, see what we've got in it. We've got 3.5 tons, so we're not driven this tractor for a little while. Actually, the straw is sort of sticking out a bit, so if I do straw first, it might be easier. Get the PTO on. I just come out of that shed nice and easily. So we got a whole bale of straw in here. So I want to spread the straw over there. Don't take much. If we have a look in here. Okay, apparently they do want some more. Maybe that's enough. No, it's not much. Wait, maybe I need to get further over to the left. I'm not 100% sure. Saying that they don't want any more. Wait, there. Who's gonna let us have some? Oh well, if it doesn't let us do it, then they probably don't really want any straw in the summer anyway, but well, if they haven't got straw, it means that we get slurry, which is good. As long as we get a manure of a sort. Sorry about my reversing today. If we just hop out. And now we can do total mixed ration. We want the coon. Jump out, attach the PTO on, and the hydraulics and the electrics. Yeah, it's a little bit tight, that part of the yard. So I imagine they'll end up taking all of this. Yeah, they have. So, yeah, we're going to want another mix. If I just reverse out. Leave it here. Then we can come up with a telehandler. So we need to get the telehandler again, and we can get a hay, a silage, and a straw, and we might as well just use. Actually, I should probably just do. Yeah, I'll use bales just for today. We want to get this muckfuck taken off though. Back here. And get the bale spike on. So yeah, take one from the top of the straw. But we definitely want to be careful with the straw, because this pile is a little bit, okay, a lot precarious. We can go in, grab, and come down. So I could actually sort of stack them up, but I'm not going to. I might do with the hay and the silage, because they're a little more neat, but with this I'm not. Now I've been thinking recently about maybe replacing our manure spreader, because I mean, we've got a good one, but we don't really do an awful lot of manure spreading. So I wasn't sure if maybe we should sort of downgrade. We should probably just keep this one. Yeah, like I said, we're still doing nice for time. So we'll get one silage down. All the bales we've got here are silage, so... And then put it on top of the hay. So we do need to go and have a quick look at the sheep, but they're probably fairly good. Okay, we need to come back. Oh dear. We've had a little accident. I'm going to have to tidy them up. I'll leave them for now. I will tidy them up. Oh dear, we really have had an accident. I am not the best person at bale handling. Let's just take a hay and then come back for silage. Yeah, it looks like a very nice day. Now, if we just jump in to here, yeah, we've got forage at the moment, so we just need a little more silage, which obviously we've not got any yet, so a bale of each always is good. Yeah, so I'll tidy up this mess we've created off camera. So if we just jump out now and get in, we have got total mixed ration. So it isn't actually a full load, but if we do a full load, then the way it happens is we don't get the right mixed quantities unless we start splitting bales up. So it's always easier just to do a bale of each, and then once it's empty, just do another bale of each. Let's see if we can put it away past the telehandler. I'm skeptical. Okay, we got past it. Getting past it was the easy bit. We just need to try and get it in the shed. Actually, I think we're in. Yeah, so if you are enjoying this video, then don't forget that every Tuesday we have got a live stream on here at around this time, maybe a little bit earlier some days, because today we did have a few problems with Farming Simulator before we got into the video. Let's just get this door shut for the day. So we should, let me just have a good quick check. So straw, that's fine, and the sheep are actually doing okay. They might want some water, but they've got a very good trough, and they've got a pump down there as well, so that it'll come on when they're running low. So I reckon we get our our pallet fork just from down there, and move these wool pallets with crates on. And then take the John Deere into town. And whilst we're down there, we can actually have a look at the price of silage at the BGA, because if it's any good, then I might shift a couple of our, well, a bit, maybe either the pit or silage, because if we empty that pit, it means we don't have to fill this one. So it's better the sooner we empty the pit. Okay, so I have actually just worked out what our problems have been with on Farming Simulator this morning. The problems are all this pallet fork. It's been causing all our lag. Wow, that is so nice to fix that problem. So, although it's more expensive, we will buy just a standard pallet fork. That is not good. That's been causing all these problems. I've been like disabling and enabling mods, trying to work out what our problems have been, and turns out that that is it. So I don't really like cheating, but if I could even get it, I can't even get to the pallet fork. Yeah, that's one thing I did quite like about FS19, because you could actually just go through all of the things, even if it was... Oh, they're so close together. Okay, so sorry about this. Can I even pick it up? Sure about having to break the roleplay slightly. So let's just grab the pallet fork. Pallet fork is here. Sorry about that. Teleporting, resetting, and super strength. But we have solved our problems now, so let's get back to the video. So yes, let's just get these wool pallets moved down there to our wool shed, and then we can get into town. So apologies if I am not very good. I aren't amazing using telehandler and anything on the front. Seems to be dancing a bit on the forks. Yes, another place that we can cut is this track just here. I think that'd be another good place to cut with our mower. We can cut down the sides here. I do know we've got the Vergimo, but it's good for sort of steep embankments and things like that, but Okay, that is more wool into our system. Let's just get the other pallet. I know it isn't full, but if we move it, then it isn't in the way. So we're going to sell all the wool when it's at the best price. And it obviously isn't at the best price at the moment. It's closer to... Out of interest, let me just have a look at prices of wool. So yeah, we've been past the best price. It's sort of Springs area. So at that time we didn't actually have really any wool, so it would not have been worth selling. Better to keep it all and then sell it when the price is supposed to be best. More wool, getting a good supply. Okay, so get the telehandler put away and then put the John Deere away, and then we can take the other John Deere, which is by the house, out into town. So we've actually, this can go, let's, I need to put the pallet fork away really. So just another breaking roleplay. I apologise if the next video has the class telehandler from the class platinum expansion in, because I did have that on this map. And then I thought that was what was causing the lag, so I removed it and I was using this one. But I will probably change it back to that again for the next video. So if the telehandler changes, then that'll be why. So I'm going to put this I'll put it back where it came from. Good. Cows are all good. So, yeah. We could go with either the Gator or the Defender, but open up the gate. So if you are enjoying the videos and want to see more, then maybe consider subscribing. And leave a comment down below if you want me to change anything or try any different things. I'll go this way on the way there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if we go up here, then we can see two of our fields on the left. This field is looking very good. So we've definitely, I don't think we're going to fertilise this again, but for after it's been harvested, whilst it's stubble, I think we can get some manure on it. And this field was actually mowed not that long ago, as you can see, so we're not going to be able to mow that again. But I believe we've got a field, well, there's definitely one field that we can mow again. I'll just drive up the headland of this. So, just whilst we're driving, I'm just going to say that I've got like a rough schedule for when I'm going to be posting videos. So I'm planning for Tuesdays, afternoons to be this live stream on Oakfield Farm, like this one. And then the next video is going to be Thursdays, and that is going to be on Minecraft, and we will have sort of a tutorial, or maybe like a redstone video. It depends. And then Friday we will have my Minecraft Let's Play, and on Saturday I will have our Campaign of France time-lapse series on Farming Simulator, and Sunday we will have Euro Truck Simulator Let's Play as well. And this is another one of our fields just here. Run over to it. Yeah, this was planted, I think, the day after that other one. No, this was planted the day before, actually. So it is very similar. And for grassland, I just want to have a quick look at this field. Okay, so this hasn't grown back. That's our field there. And this one hasn't either. We could come up here with a flail as well, just to neaten this area up. We probably will. Because the problem is really that at this time we don't have an awful lot to do. Sorry for all this stopping, but this field there, doesn't look massive on our little map here. It's field 11. So if we have a look at the land and the area, go over to field 11. I wonder how much it costs. So it actually only costs 62,000. So that is actually a possibility to get. I mean, definitely a reasonable price. We do have a few other bit. Actually, this is a good. I'll show you, because it is actually very close to the store, so we could think about getting that, but we've already got a decent amount, so I don't think it'd really be beneficial to us owning that field. So what we want to do now is just take a right, and yeah, if we just stop all this talking, and I'll get us to the shop and I'll show you the field I'm talking about. We do, however, own that field, which is also not grown, so we mowed most of them at a similar time, so that is really why. We could actually get a bit of contracting done at some point. Maybe in next week's video you'll see us doing a bit of contracting, because don't see too much to be done apart from a little bit of mowing, like what we're going to get done today with our flail that we're purchasing. So we're actually doing very well for money at 64,000, or 647,000. And another thing which could be good is, a couple of videos ago, just down there, we did actually we planted a lot of trees. So when they have, in the sheep field it is, and when they grow, then we can use those. We can cut them down and plant a few more in their places, and we can cut them up, timber or firewood, depends. We could either split the wood, like I say, into firewood, And one thing, this field on the left here, this potato field, we actually planted that for a contract, so it looks like it's doing very nice. Yeah, this field here, the only reason we would buy it really is just for that woodland down there, because it's £30,000 and it's not really a very big field at all. Now, this is what I have been talking about. I've been saying it's a field, but actually isn't. It's sort of just grassland, but it's a decently large amount. It goes from that field which I just showed you, that little one, all the way along to this roundabout. So it's just behind this building here. And apologies, I missed the entrance to my own piece of land. So here it is. I know that it isn't really great. However, this could be, because this is part of it, but it's not the main bit. If you actually, okay, I apologise. This was annoying, but I don't really want to go through their car park at the moment. But if we just have a quick look on here. So yeah, we actually do own that piece, so I might cut this piece as well with our little flail, because I'm pretty excited to use it. But this bit here, so yeah, it's actually a really big area. As you can see, it's a decent sized field. I mean, it's bigger than a lot of the others in the area. I mean, it's bigger than that field there. So it's a very nice field. That field is just ludicrously big. But see our farm just over there. So yes, this is a very good field and we own it. So we can't really do those banks, but okay, I will go back through their car park. But just to give it a quick test, I will actually do a tiny piece of that, which I just showed you. Not of the nice field, because we want that grass, but the sort of rough bit. Dealership have got a New Holland there. Okay, so this tractor's a little big for this, but reasonable price, so I didn't see any reason in not having it a go with it. We want to lift that up. Fires up just nicely. So before I go over that, I'll take a left and a right to have a look at what the prices of silage are at the moment. So the silage is this, I believe. So it's the okay, I actually do not. 64128. Six, 4. Six, 4, 1, 2, 8. So now maybe it will or biogas plant, yes. So it is actually best price. Not amazing, but not too bad. So I don't really understand the in this version of Farm Simulator 19, why we have to buy the biogas plant, because it seems a little odd. Back down this track. Now then, the first little usage of our mower. This looks very good indeed. As I said, it'd probably be better on a slightly smaller tractor. Just keep coming back and forth down this little bit, and I want to try and turn around in a second. Maybe we could come with our little wood chipper and maybe get rid of a couple of these trees. I mean, not that they're not nice. We could even, to be honest, we could flatten this area out and plough it and then put grass down, because all these bushes isn't really great. We could get this quiet area just as good as that other field. Now then, what I think I'm going to do is just a quick lap around the edge. I'm not going to go too close to the edge. I'll cut this corner though. Lift up. Yeah, it certainly looks like a very good mower. It's cutting it and mulching it away perfectly. Back right into the corner. Try get a little closer. Now I do apologise if I do turn my head 360 degrees sometimes. It's quite hard not to. And if I'm not sure if we're supposed to cut this piece, but no harm in doing a lap around the edge. Yeah, this tractor's a little bit big. I mean, I'm not sure, because it's obviously it's a decently big flail mower. I'm not sure if the little Massey Ferguson would be a little too small. We sort of want like a utility tractor. Perfect for doing little jobs like this and maybe running the wood chipper, because we've got all these really big tractors obviously, but and we've got our little Massey Ferguson as well, but that's more, to be honest, for like collecting. We don't use it for any farming. We use it to drive around and have a look at some of our fields instead of our gator sometimes. So, I mean, I know it isn't really an awful lot of mowing we've done here, but I think if we come back another time and do a better job, because we've got around the farmyard that we do still want to do, so come back another time, then we could definitely do a bit of a better job on it all. One thing I would love to see added to Farming Simulator is actually being able to cut bushes like this. Like if I reverse over this now with my flail on, you see it gets squashed, which is an amazing feature that they've added, but it doesn't actually get removed. You actually have to plough it for it to be removed. So if you could just get rid of bushes, and also the ability to cut hedges, I think would be really nice. Like with a hedge cutter for like the, I mean, I know it isn't really farming, obviously, and all the changes have been for farming, but I still think they would be. Hedge cutting, you do though in farming, it's a sort of, so we're gonna get back there pretty quick. Yeah, so this is our field just on tractor's right and camera's left. Past the potato field again. Making our way down the road. So I think we'll get the farmyard done first, and if we got any time after that, then we can go up to the couple of fields I was talking about, just sort of neaten them up in the entrances. But actually, this way's quicker. Might not have any time after we've done this, so yeah, we're definitely going to be doing silage and things like that next video. That'll be next Tuesday. What I can do, actually, if I just reverse, is I'll mow the centre of this track as we go. Just go down here and mow the middle. Decent speed that you can cut at as well, 13 miles an hour. So as I say, with our silage, I don't want to sell, obviously, so much that we don't have any for the animals, but we've just got a little, like quite a lot, so I don't want to have lots about and then it not get like used and it ends up going off, so it's better just to get rid of a little bit. Let's just neaten up this bit here. So, I think start with the track and then work out, do a couple. I'll keep my eye out on auction sites and things like that for little utility tractors and little small tractors that would be good for this job, because, I mean, ideally with a cab, but it's not too much of a big deal if we don't get one. Since I'm reversing this way. Just do a little bit here, and I want to go around the trees at the minimum. Just shut the gate so we can get down this bit. Cool. Now, I'll do one lap of the pond. A lot slower than this. Yeah, we actually took a tree down there because it was, I think it had sort of snapped. So be sure to come and check out Thursdays. Well, I keep saying that these are the days, but I actually don't. So I apologise for that. They actually get published on... So let's start from the beginning. It is Campaign of France on Monday, and then Euro Truck Simulators are on a Tuesday, as well as this video. And we have got on a Thursday... nothing, Friday nothing, and the next video is Saturday, which is redstone video on Minecraft or tutorial, and Sunday is a let's play. So my next video that I'm going to be publishing is redstone or a tutorial. So if you would go and check it out, this is on Minecraft, I would greatly appreciate it. You can, if you haven't got Minecraft, I definitely think it's a very good game. And if you want to see anything in particular, then you can request it and I can have a go at making it. We've got super smelters, everything that you would really need. So I think it's going well, this smelling. Let's just go behind this shed where we store the wool. I know that you shouldn't really mow in reverse, but it's just a lot easier. Get this bit back here. If there's any areas that are going to be a little hard to reach due to the size of our vehicle, then we've got our ride on mower up by the house, which we used to do the lawn. Try all this area here just and maybe if we did sort of get a utility tractor, it'd be good sort of good for mowing, maybe a front loader so we can come down here and do the manure for these greenhouses and fruit trees. I think that bit there is good. And now for this bit. We got that as well. Just go along this hedge line. Mind the beehives. This bit here's a little hilly. Now I'm not going over that, so raise up and go, and I can drive over the stump, just not with a mower up. Yeah, it seems to grow really quickly, this grass. Let's go around the tree stump. I know we've not had an awful lot of farming recently, it's been more tasks, but not had too much to do. I've also done a bit of tree planting recently, and we've got this mowing we're doing, but we fertilised most of our fields. We did it pretty quickly and we got them all planted, and they're not really that close to being ready to harvest, so I'm not going to go all the way up there again, just up a little bit. Let's minding the tree stump. Go over here. Not going to get very close to that pond. Let's go back. Now, do a little more over here. So I will have a look at the end of this video on the dealership's website on my phone, see if they've got any small tractors, and if they've got any that stand out, look quite good, then I will then have a look at some second-hand ones or ones from different places that might be cheaper. And then if I find any that I think could be good, then in the next video we will probably either have one or be going to pick one up. Let's go. We can just fit the mower back there. Yeah, I do like this mower mulches, because having grass on the floor, I mean, it's not too bad, but definitely looks better when it mulches it all up. Get right against this hedge here. Get back, nearly finished. We've got a little bit there and a little bit here. It is looking very good what we have mowed. Yeah, I can't get into the middle area of those hives with this. Really is a very good lawnmower, this flail mower. And it is very good at what it does. Reverse right up to the tree, try and get as close as we can. Now then, get the rest of it finished. One thing I will do before I finish the video is give this tractor and this mower a wash. And this tractor is very new, so we're putting a few hours on it. Get this very last small piece here. And to finish off, that's this bit done. Let's do this track here because it's not going to take us much longer. If we just reverse back. That is, in exception to this tiny piece, everything we are going to be doing today. Now then. I think we do need to have a vehicle attached, so good vehicle to do it would be the Gator since we own it. Yeah, we don't use this Gator masses. We do use a fair amount though. Put the electrics in. No, we actually not got any. So how exactly does this work? You gotta stand at the back. Now then. It's nice, it tells you in the just bottom left of my thing. Now to turn this extremely muddy mower fairly clean. I'll put the hose back. And jump out. And let's leave the Gator here for this time. Where to put it? Don't know. I know. Put it in this barn where the telehandler is for now. And I say, leave the tractor with it for today. So that's going to be it for today. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, then please consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more, then subscribe. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon, and bye for now.